Gemini, I'm Moody, feeling moody. Oh, it's definitely time for a moon message. Today's message is an answer. For some of you, you have a question concerning love. Spirit is revealing the answer because today is the full moon and the full moon is in Aquarius. So we're getting some answers today. I love it. Ooh, and here's the first one. Somebody may be unfulfilled emotionally or physically or both. Really feeling like their needs aren't being met, like they need more when it comes to love. Okay, so emotional fulfillment, yes, could be revealed. What is this about for Gemini? Games. No more games. No more playing games. Somebody has been playing games in order to keep your attention, meaning just to see if you'll take the bait, if you'll respond. They had no intentions of fulfilling your needs. This is what I'm getting. Tell me more, Spirit. Gemini, under the full moon in Aquarius, love. Yeah. Don't they know that you are the true lover? You are true love. You're all about true love. And you can spot when it is unrequited. I'm feeling that. Tell me what else Gemini needs to know. Holy Spirit. Ooh. Action of Cups. So you definitely are being called to take some action right now. Knowing that you need more, it's been revealed. And you're all about action. That's your first card. Action of Cups. Action of Wands. Definitely taking some action. So I feel like you are exercising, grooming yourself, spending some time with yourself, getting back to doing things you like to do. August is a time to get it in while the summer's still here. Yeah, you are balancing yourself. Some of you love nature, so you're getting out in nature. Absolutely. Making a change. Once we realize that something no longer serves our purposes, it's up to us. The onus is on us to take action. Take action to restore balance to ourselves, to restore our duality, to restore our level-headedness. 8 of Wands reverse. Not communicating. Or some of you are looking for communication from Holy Spirit. Right now is a great time because the portal is open. Yes, because the 8 of Wands, communication, the rods, the information comes from the subconscious to the conscious. And somebody's not hearing. So right now is a good time to formulate your words and to communicate them to Spirit. The portal is open, the veil is thin because of this planetary alignment. Spirit wants a higher consciousness. Okay. Dang. Yeah, somebody is concerned about something. 9 of Swords, all in their head. Oh my gosh, they can't sleep. They're anxious. They can't get a good night's sleep, and therefore they're not performing well during the day because something has their mind. This is at the center of the read. Unfulfilled emotionally. Needs are unmet. But there's a player. There's a player in the mix, playing with your heart, your emotions. Something's going on with your personal energy. Could be related to health in some way, Gemini. Another card of balance, restoration of balance. But this is also about justice, truth, fairness. Rebalancing the scales. It could have been going one way and all of a sudden Spirit makes it go another way. This is a major arcana, and so is Temperance. And you have them both. So August may be the month that you realize what you need in love, and then you reshift the scales, you turn the scales, you recalibrate. It's like you rewire how you're gonna obtain love. Yes. Look at you. It didn't fall, but it's on the bottom. Spirit wants me to just point out the fact that that's what this is about. You getting back to yourself. Notice there's only one person, first of all, and it's their heart. And Spirit said right now would be a good time to do a chakra read for you. Geminis that are here. What does Gemini need, Spirit? Communication. And you are the great communicator. And I feel not only how and who you communicate to externally, but how you communicate internally, because you're taking a lot of action. You're taking a lot of action. There's some fear, there's some doubt, and Spirit wants there to be a healthy amount. Okay? So the Lovers didn't fall. Communication is very important. Also, who you communicate with, who you give your energy to matters tremendously. Seven of Swords. Look. Maybe somebody is concerned about something coming out, you being made aware of something that they did. Could be, Gem. What is the final card? There could be some communication, because communication was upside down. And maybe somebody hasn't been talking to you because they have been the ones that are really talking about you. Oh, yeah, something's going on with communication, and you are the great communicator. You sense this. Okay. Okay. But this is you. Once you pull yourself away from all energy that no longer serves you, you begin to focus on your Ace of Cups, because your first card was the Action of Cups. And let's just clarify this. Let's just clarify all this love that's happening in your sign in August. Yes, Lord, tell me. Father of Swords, very aware of what's going on in their life, what's going on with others impacting their life. They also know what they want to do. They know what they need, and they don't settle. They don't settle. They're too smart for that. So I see, yeah, the lights are on. You're paying attention to your needs, Mother of Pentacles, your immediate responsibilities. You're looking at your budget. Yeah, some of you, this realization involves a move. You've got to leave that place physically. Okay, and so money is a concern. Yeah, Mother of Cups, you could have children. Okay, so things have to be handled. Daughter of Wands, here's the child. Yes. Some of you could have a daughter, Leo, Aries, Sag. You could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, dealing with Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Definitely about reciprocity, equal give and take. You could have felt like you've been giving much more than you've been receiving here. Especially to an energy that doesn't talk good about you. especially when you're not around. Wow. Yeah, this is about you planting your seeds right now. Also, whatever you do right now, Spirit is telling you, you align, first of all, with the sturgeon fish. He recognizes your strength, your resiliency. You have the Mother of Pentacles here showing you or letting you know that options are going to be presented to you. You will have resources. Absolutely. And also this could pertain to work. This action of cups, finding the type of work that you like. It aligns with your purpose. Spirit just said action of wands. That is stepping out, moving towards what makes you passionate, something you desire to do, to learn, to discover. Inspiration of cups. Yeah. This is being inspired to do something you love. I love it when Spirit qualifies what I just said. Absolutely. Okay. What else? What else, Spirit? Tell me what's ahead for Gemini concerning love, Spirit, please. What's ahead? Now that Gemini has taken the steps, showed you that they know they deserve more. Spirit said make the effort. He's expecting more effort. Some of you are still in the droves of this energy, and great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take, because we are being guided, you know, but we have free will. He is not going to force us. So right now it could be based on the efforts you are giving to love. Maybe you're not out there communicating, opening up, being your normal self. For some of you, it's a time of healing. I understand Mercury's been retrograde. I get it. Right. Yeah, you've been calling it in, and that means actually defining what this soulmate looks like to Holy Spirit. Actually knowing what you want. Absolutely. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Defining what that soulmate looks like, how they act, if you have kids, maybe you have to write it down. Some of you are being told to write it down, be clear before you pray. Absolutely. Make some effort to really define it this time so you actually get what you want. Gemini. Yes. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else does Gem need to hear? Spirit says it's going to involve communication. Your throat chakra. You're going to want to open it and flirt with this energy when it comes around you. That's one indicator that this energy that you're feeling, you should be extending your heart to. You should flirt. You should communicate. And then give it a chance. Give things a chance. So I see a lot of effort being made, but it's different when it's reciprocal, right? When you're both making the effort to do what you have to do to build the relationship or to keep it together. I see. Once you are clear on what you want and you pray, Spirit's going to bring the energy of flirtation. They could be very flirtatious too. Either way, that's a symbol. Maybe the banter back and forth is very flirtatious. That's a clear sign, he just said. Okay, that you need to give this a chance. You need to pay more attention. Got it. This is somebody that might be able to talk you under the table. They're a good communicator too. Okay. quick-witted here. You are too. You're a sword, Gem. Absolutely. And the King of Swords was here. Oh. You know why you were unfulfilled emotionally and physically in the past? It was their lifestyle. Somebody was in the closet. They had secrets. They couldn't be there for you emotionally or physically because they were on the down low. And they maybe used you to appear normal to others, but the truth of the matter is they were in the closet. I'm telling you, somebody was in the closet in the past. That's why they couldn't fulfill you emotionally. But they needed to keep your attention. They needed to keep you, right? So they played the game. Whatever they had to do to keep you, Gemini, that's what they did. What else does Gem need to know, spirits? Oh my goodness, Gem. Well, now you know, male or female. Yeah, I do see. Yeah, some of you, I was feeling that, you know, you were actually leaving a home, physically moving, separating, and you're kind of working that out. I don't know what type of relationship you had, if it was marriage or just cohabitating, but it starts off as a negotiation and then they begin to beg you. Whoa. Because I don't think something's going right with the other side of them. Or they really realize the lover. You are a lover. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're bi. I don't know. That's for you to figure out. Your personal, it's going to be different for you all. That's very specific. You could be with somebody and they're not in the closet, but they're just not emotionally available to you. They're not what you thought you deserve. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords in the future, though, Spirit is preparing you for something right now. Right now, regarding deception, people being sneaky, fake people who hide themselves, who are plotting against you. Also, be careful of social media. Now with AI, things are more dangerous than ever. And learn AI, okay? Protect your kids online. Especially, yes, there's a lot of fake profiles, a lot of sneakiness. You have the Seven of Swords in the future, because once you, somebody could be getting their karma, but when you take control of yourself and you bring the characteristics of justice and temperance into your life, it's like you are at peace, you're balanced, you are focused on what is moving you forward, and really they're trying to block you. This Seven of Swords comes in the future because you've made so much progress. They're trying to block you. Again, you have an earth sign. Your last card being the Action of Pentacles, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, another representation of something tangible. Yeah, you are going to produce something tangible. You're going to get something tangible. Something's going to harvest. Remember, the seeds that you plant now, I said that, are going to harvest. Maybe by fall, as early as fall, you could see something with earth signs, or in the fall into the winter. Yes, yes. What else, Spirit? Gemini, love. Somebody is sneaky. I don't know. indecision, holding back, coming towards you. A decision, a choice. Yeah, I said you do have a choice here, because I don't know the intricacies. Like I said, for some of you it does involve them not knowing their self, and they couldn't be available for you for that reason, because their lifestyle. For others of you, it was just somebody who was emotionally unavailable because they were giving those emotions to someone else. They were physically there for someone else. And yeah, they were sneaky. Could be an earth sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air, yeah, I'm feeling that's you. Okay. Maybe you have a decision. Maybe you are the air sign making a decision against the earth sign. I don't know. Until you decide, hold back. But hold back. Maybe you go forward when the energy goes direct in 2 days. 12/12. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you hold back until it's time to go direct. But don't procrastinate, and don't let anything keep you in indecision here, because you want something new. I just feel that it's more difficult to untangle the past than I know, or yeah, but what's important is that you take the action. You opened up with 2 cards of action, knowing that you deserve more. You need more. You're not going to settle. You're not settling at this point with the action of cups and the action of wands. So tell me about this soulmate that Gemini is coming in to talk to them, to flirt with them. Now, Spirit says what you need to focus on right now is ending. You can't have a new beginning without an ending. Okay, Spirit, that's what he just said. That's what's most important. And this is the begging. I do feel like, you know, as you're separating and you're saying you could take that, you could have this. Right. They actually don't want to let you go. It's like begging turns into some type of reconciliation. Baby, baby, please don't go. Okay. What's going on here? What is Gemini saying to that, with the throat chakra being very important here? What... I need my glasses for this one, Gem. Uh-oh. Gemini. You realize that you're blessed beyond measure. And, right, you are in your power. You are in love with divine and yourself at this moment. And you're grateful. You're grateful. It's like you are in a spiritual element right now. As you separate from this, you feel like you're in a spiritual flow, and you are. Spirit is lifting your consciousness regarding yourself, telling you that you are beautiful, you're blessed, you're precious, you're a gift, right? And when you're blessed, you don't stress. Wow. But he already said, this is what's most important. Okay, tell me real quick about Gemini in terms of ideas and work and money and wealth. Just 1 or 2 cards to keep him inspired, working on something with AI. You've been reflecting. Very true. In your time of reflection, though, you could have come up with some type of learning, taking time to figure out what you want to do, experimenting, I hear, knowing what you like and what you don't like, also defining this new soulmate coming in. Okay, so you were doing what retrograde energy does. It shows you what you truly love and want, taking a time out. It's like August is the month to get back into the flow with the sturgeon moon. Listen to your general read. But your general August read is all about progress, making progress. Remember, your first two cards was the action. And we've been talking about these a lot, so I'm going to pull them out again. The action of cups and the action of wands. All about action. I see that something you began in the past, like you pull it down off the shelf, Gemini. And by the fall, which is a few weeks away, you are making progress. See, you planted seeds right now, or through this Mercury retrograde. You got the strength to get it together, to bring something to an end so that something new can begin. And as soon as that happens, it's like it's immediate progress. I'm so happy for you. Let's pull an angel number and just summarize for Gemini this love read. Okay, you are blessed. That's very important to remember. You remember I said you were grooming yourself, some exercising, eating right, drinking a lot of water. Right. Taking inspired action and beauty. It also brings out the artist in you. Definitely getting back to socializing helps you prepare for this flirtatious moment. You are in the flow. A lot of potential. It's not in your head. You're feeling it. Like you're being guided out of this into something better, that you deserve more. Spirit says get out, get some fresh air, call on some of your pals. That's right. I see the Three of Cups. Hang out. Take a good look around you. Right, because in a few months it's going to be cold again. There is so much natural beauty waiting just for you to discover it, to help you remain balanced, focused on the future, taking action to make progress. You're very charismatic too. Again, you're like eye candy. Use it. Spread your charm around. 0550. If you can resonate, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. You could just put 0550. I'd appreciate that. Until the next moon phase, Gemini, namaste.